a prick.
Your family is from India. You have no respect. You have no roles. You think you can push everyone, push. That's what you think you are.
Tonight, we are talking about a troubling incident that shows how racism still exists in everyday life. If you remember, then few days back I told you about a woman who is from America who has been added to United Airlines no-fly list after she insulted wedding photographer Pervez Taufiq and his Indian-American family with racist remarks at the Los Angeles International Airport. Let me remind you what exactly happened. So on November 24th, Pervez Taufiq and his wife with 3 children had just arrived in Los Angeles from Cancun and were on the shuttle bus to the terminal. And that's when another passenger who had been on the same flight began making hurtful comments towards them. It started when the woman told their son to shut up and made rude remarks about their Indian background. When Mr. Taufiq stood up for his son, things escalated quickly. The woman began shouting racist slurs, calling the family crazy Indians and even insulting Indian food, calling it tandoori stink. Mr. Taufiq, who was born in Boston, clearly reminded the woman that he and his family were just as American as anybody else. But the confrontation didn't end there. The woman continued to insult them. Meanwhile, the security was called and the United Airlines staff intervened, eventually removing the woman from the shuttle. Some passengers even spoke up, offering support to Taufiq family during this difficult moment. And the good part is, United Airlines took immediate action and placed the woman on their no-fly list, ensuring that she won't be able to board any of their flights in near future. Later on, Taufiq shared the video on Instagram, expressing his shock and frustration. He quoted, "I can't believe this was real. My blood is boiling." But you know what? Here's where it gets more interesting. There's a new development. The woman spoke out in an interview with Fox 11, offering an explanation of her behavior. Yes, you heard it right. There is an explanation to racism. She claimed that a brain injury was to be blamed for her actions, saying that it caused her to get easily agitated. According to her, this led to the confrontation. She insisted that she wasn't a racist person despite her offensive remarks. But how do you feel about the explanation? Meanwhile, Pervez Taufiq strongly disagreed. He clarified that while there was indeed a confrontation, her version of events are largely fabricated. Taufiq admitted that he had told her to shut up after she insulted his child, but he emphasized that the rest of her story was absolutely false. He raised an important question. Brain injury may cause aggression, but they don't cause racism. He expressed his disappointment that the woman seemed to show no remorse for her actions and instead she is making excuses. What would you feel if you were in Taufiq's shoes? He also pointed out that lack of support from fellow passengers was there. Despite witnessing the racist remark, many few spoke up. He took onto social media encouraging others to act, saying that if you see something, say something. You could be next and you'd want people in the corner. Well, the incident at this airport highlights the ongoing challenges of combating racism. People on social media were quick to call the woman's excuse embarrassing and shameful, calling attention on how unacceptable such behavior is in today's world. But let's take a moment to reflect about India, where discrimination also exists in various forms. This incident should serve as a stark reminder of the importance of standing up against hate and supporting one another in the time of misery. Whether in the US or anywhere, racism should not be tolerated. So, here's a question. How can we create a society where everybody feels safe and respected? This story reminds us that speaking up and supporting those who are targeted by hate is very important. Let's talk about how we can all take actions and make changes in today's world. For more such videos, do follow TimesXP.